Hi, my name is Iliana Claudio, and I'm a senior majoring in biochemistry and marine sciences. And my Oak Scholars project was centered around the importance of higher education in prisons. And with that, I'll start with talking about recidivism, or the rate at which people return to prison. The national recidivism rate is about 50%, and that can increase the more years, but that's typically the rate for about 3 to 5 years. But higher education can lower these rates down to about 5%, even lower. And this makes higher education in prisons, one of the most effective ways to reduce recidivism. And for every dollar spent on correctional education in prisons, taxpayers save $4 to $5 on prison expenses. After the 1994 crime bill, Pell Grants were no longer granted to prisoners, and about 1,200 correctional facilities with college and prison programs were shut down. Now, the Pell Grant was reinstated this past year after 26 years of a ban, after the tireless work of organization and advocates. But this is still incredibly important to talk about because inmates often don't get a second chance once they're released from prison, and oftentimes there isn't even a first chance. Opportunities after incarceration are incredibly limited, and incarceration disproportionately affects Black and Brown communities that already suffer from an unjust economic and criminal justice system. So it's incredibly important for returning incarcerated people to have access to the educational, economic, and social opportunities they need to be successful members of their communities. So we focused on a piece of legislation titled the Promoting Reentry Through Education Prison Act of 2019, or the PrEP Act. This bill would be incredibly valuable to reintroduce right now because it would centralize within the Office of Correctional Education an office within the Bureau of Prisons, and not just the Department of Education. It would ensure high quality education for prisoners backed up by research. It would expand the partnerships between prisons and higher education institutions, as well as federal facilities and state facilities. And we used a social media campaign to spread awareness of the benefits of higher education in prisons leading up to Second Chance Month, which is April. And these videos and tweets talked about the societal and fiscal benefits of higher education in prison, as well as the historical and recent policy shifts related to Pell Grant eligibility. There were approximately 400 views across the 5 videos and about 3,800 views across the 16 tweets. And the hope is that this information will reach people and inform them about the value of higher education in prisons, the power it has to transform lives and communities, and how this issue really affects us all. Thank you.